do is I make earrings with an aesthetic that appeals to the mass audience. And where I get my ideas from is just my global travel around the world. So I've traveled everywhere, and I just like to bring that aesthetic to my jewelry that I make. And I'm so happy to be here.
Hi, my name is Elliot, and this is my custom-made bag counter, Clever Cover by Elliot. We started making bags during COVID, which was something I had no idea of how to do. But I have my friend Vieira that actually took the time to show me how to do it. So we've taken a lot of materials that are actually going to be thrown away, and such as this one, which is made out of a pair of jeans. So here you have the leg of the jeans. We've made it into the strap, and how the fly opens on a pair of jeans, we actually made that into how you open the bag. But the wonderful, unique part I like is each bag, I kind of do like a little Easter egg, if you will, of how the fabric on the inside speaks to its own individuality of the bag. All of them are custom made. You can check us out on Instagram, Facebook under Clever Cover by Elliot. See how it comes from these to this. Thank you for taking the time and checking us out.
This is Wayland Desi. That's the Indian community of Wayland, and I'm Neha Gandhi.
Hi, I'm Bakul Vadgaonkar. And I'm Pallavi Nagesha, probably the oldest South Asian resident in the area. And these ladies are amazing. They put together beautiful stuff. And today we have a stand which displays some saris from India. So different fabrics, different colors, from different areas in the country. And we have some saris that people can try on.
Our community is called the Wayland Desi. It's a group of South Asian families, friends together. Wayland has a small representation of South Asian families, but it's a very tightly knit community, and we welcome everyone. It's very open. We respect all cultures. It's very diverse, even in the community itself. People representing different parts of India. We celebrate Indian festivals together at times. And then today we had some cultural dance performances here as well. If people want to know more about Wayland Desi, join the group. Please get in touch with through our Facebook group. It's called the Wayland Desi on Facebook.
So what you tried on is called a sari, and it's the most ancient garment from India. The way it was draped, or way it's draped today, has evolved over last 5,000 years. The earliest evidence of saris are in Indian scriptures and things that were found in ancient civilization. And sari goes as far back as about 20,000 years. It's a gender neutral garment, and the modern sari takes up influences from all of the people who traveled to India for the rich cultural heritage and the gems and valuable ores that India offered back almost 5,000 to as recent as 500 years ago. So the way the sari is draped today is a mixture of Greek, British and Mughal influence. The ancient sari was worn very differently, and like I said, it was a gender neutral garment. The sari that you tried is from the northern state of Rajasthan, and it's handmade by a technique called tie-dye. So each little dot is basically tied and then dyed in different colors to get that effect. The sari that I'm wearing is from a state called Karnataka. The sari itself is woven by the locals, but the embroidery or the work you see is done by a tribe called Lambani in the state of Karnataka. And Lambani is a nomadic tribe, and they make their living by making these type of embroideries.
Hi, my name is name's Daphne. I'm with Touchstone Crystal by Swarovski, and I'm here at the Wayland Multicultural Festival. So excited! And we have jewelry here from Swarovski Crystal, which is hyperallergenic, no nickel lead or cadmium, and we have a lifetime warranty. Come and take a look, and just let's talk about some sparkle. It's made by Swarovski Crystal, which is great because it's tested, it's manufactured, and they back it up for us. So the piece that I'm wearing is called the Into the Night pendant, and it has a black and white Swarovski crystal on it. And what's great about this piece is actually it's adjustable, and there's a little knob here, and I can make it like shorter, or I can make it longer if I want.
I make copper bracelets. I'm coppersimage.com. My name is Tony Curtis Hall, and they're all hand hammered, made with love. And copper bracelets are so good for the body, good for the immune system. I hand hammer this stuff, and I love it. I've been wearing copper for years, and I just decided to begin to do it because the fella I used to buy from, he was from Nigeria, and I think he went back home, and so I had to start making my own, and then I just started to sell it because it was so good. And I'm here also as a musician. I performed earlier. I play guitar. My mom was a direct descendant of Josiah Speen. Everybody knows Speen Street in Natick and in Framingham. So I'm a descendant of that for real. My favorite bracelet, I mean, of the ones here that I got left, I would probably say this one. You know, and I hammer them, they're all different. Some I hammer thin, some I hammer a little thicker. These are small, you know, that's for a child. Or this one here is actually because dogs get arthritis, and copper's good for arthritis. And so, I mean, that's for an animal or a human being. It's just good stuff.
Hi, my name is Natalia Bain. I am the owner of Nayaka Designs. I do a lot of custom orders. I have a couple of things that are like biblical based or just strength things in general. I do a lot of lettering. There are some of the examples of what I can create on as far as like hoodies, t-shirts, bags. When I wrote the word strength, I wanted people to see that and know that they can go somewhere and read about strength that can encourage them to like push through whatever they may be going through. Growing up as a Christian, I wanted to express what I've learned and what I lean on as I hopefully share it to other people.
My name is Larissa. This is my product that I brought to this wonderful event. It's really nice festival. People celebrating friendship, equity, and inspiring month of June. People are interested in my product, and I'm glad because I really enjoy doing it. And I'm making all this by myself. I would say I love working with the bottles. So I take them like a transparent glass and I decoupage them and I paint them, and I really enjoy how they come out. I also like shells. You can play with them and see how they can be transformed into a piece of art.
Do you have any inspirations for your art?
Yeah, the world is my inspiration. Thank you very much.
I'm Judy Stein. I'm the president of Arts Wayland, and today we are so delightful to be at this wonderful event. I do paintings and prints, And lately I've really gotten into collage. My most recent work is botanicals. These are prints. And I use natural leaves and flowers and seeds, whatever I can find. And I use a jelly plate, which is just this silicone piece of material. You put thin layers of paint on it, and then you can add any, objects or shapes, or in my case, botanicals. And then you just put the paper on, press it down, and you get a print. I'm just delighted to be here, and glad that we've got a really nice audience and some wonderful performances here. So thanks a lot.
I'm so enjoy to make the origami, and the whole table is I make it whole things. This is my first one. I make it the first one. I keep that one. They can move. They can move. I like it, this one. The Japanese. I use this one. This one, and cut color, and connect it together, and to make it this one. This is a paper. This color is paper, and this one is the practice. These are all the practice. Paper hair.
Paper hair.
Paper hair. I like this one. This one is so good. I like this one. Okay. The kids, they love this one. Arigato. And then this is a Japanese in the prison. 皇帝, yeah. This is a couple. This one is good. Mickey Mouse. This is my favorite. This is a Japanese woman. Oh, this is so good. This one, I love this one. This is good. The leaf. The tree, the leaf. Japanese woman. 忘了。
Wait, this is Wayland.
Yeah, Wayland away. They have their city here, but it's like only kind of affiliated with the school. It's only similar.
My company's name is A Bear, a Bunny, and a Giraffe, and I'm a local artist and mom who makes signs and centerpieces for fun events. Everything is hand-painted and can be designed to whatever you're looking for. My favorite piece is probably actually the 6 with the bowling.
Handmade pottery, hand-thrown and hand-built by me. Not selling, but asking people to donate to PMC, the PMS Challenge. Hand-knit bags, again, for donations to PMC.
We think we carry the traditional, it's a cultural, and you saw there's a changing face. So that's a very traditional carry for a long time ago. There's a lot of history, and then people like it, enjoy it from ancient China, a long time ago.
You can tell by the face color, it's a good guy or bad guy. Okay. Usually red face is a very brave people. The white face is kind of like it has a lot of tricky to trick people. So but that has a lot of meaning.
We would like to introduce this culture to the younger generation, so they can carry it.
This is the monkey. His famous name Sun Wukong. Okay, there has another one. It's called it's a pig, but they help a monk to go to the West world to get
Buddhists,
Buddhists to see the traditional things. Yeah. So this is very famous.
Yeah.
That's the color.
I can taste a little bit. What are your, like, you know?
Why don't you try the white tea?
The white tea, okay.
Yeah. Okay, we're displaying Chinese tea, and I have 6 kinds of tea showing here. This is green, oolong, white tea, black, and these 2 are flower tea. This is peach buds, and this is rose buds. My favorite tea, sometimes it's a combination of white with the flower tea flavors, whatever the day. You can mix them, but usually these are 4 unique types, but with the flower tea, you can mix in any other types. I live in Wayland, and we do this. I do this for our Lunar New Year celebration, and also this is my 2nd time for the Multicultural Festival showing the tea.
Walk a mile in our shoes. We have shoes from a variety of countries, from a variety of continents. So these are children's shoes from Korea, and we have shoes from Morocco and China. And people can try to guess where the shoes are from, and there's information about each of the shoes. And for example, we have these shoes that were made in Togo, and if you look at the bottom, you can see they were made out of tires, and you can still see the mark of the tire on the bottom. And these 2, also made in Africa, these are from Kenya, and that's Maasai beading on the front. And if you look at these are Japanese, and they have the traditional heel on them that you would see in, say, typically geisha with their kimono. And then finally we have, of course, the cowboy boot. We all know where that one's from.
Do you have a favorite shoe?
I do. I find these the most beautiful. If they fit, I'd keep them. We decided on shoes because Wayland traditionally made shoes in the late 1800s, early 1900s. There were over 60 factories in Wayland making shoes. And we still, if you see those 2 shoes over there, were actually made in Wayland. And those are the tools that they would use to make the shoes.
So we are trying to promote more of yoga and spiritual books. We try to put henna, we try to educate people, and we have Bhagavad Gita from Hare Krishna. So it tells you all the topics, anger, fear. If you want to overcome it, we have tried to teach all this in these books.
So I'm Ann Landry, and I have been working with race amity issues since 2011. Race amity always existed in our country, but it was hidden a lot of the time, and it was disrupted a lot of the time. We'll talk about this one here, Captain Wade's change of heart. Oh, we can do it here. But Captain Wade was a resident of Wayland, and everybody knew him to be a good Army man or Navy man, but a really bad neighbor, a curmudgeon. And he totally did not like black people, totally did not like abolitionists, but he did serve his country. So he was sent on orders to go down to New Orleans during the war. And when he was there, he came and all of these black, wonderful, beautiful black people came out and helped him. And he started to get to know them. He wasn't afraid of them anymore. He really realized that everybody wants the same thing. So when he came back on furlough, or whatever you call that, everybody couldn't believe it, because now he's saying, we have to get together. We have to be one people, one, population. When you give yourself an opportunity to know something about the subject, our hearts and minds can change, can be open, such that the artificial barriers between the people of different races, creeds, and cultures come tumbling down. This is the example of race amity, and that's how race amity works, and it's so simple when you see it like this.
Hello, my name is Shahina Akhtar, and we have here a table displaying Muslim community and displaying diversity in Muslim community. So we have a poster talking about Muslim greeting, which is salam, meaning peace, and then we have Muslim greeting cards here and some calligraphy. And we are showing how to write their name in Arabic and how to write Muslim greeting in Arabic, which is salam. And then we also have an interfaith book club, and we do community interfaith discussions. And then we have this table where henna artists would be doing henna on people stopping by and having their hands painted with henna. Thank you.
So you're teaching kids how to write?
Yeah, just teach them and give them a different, try it, just get a hands-on how the Chinese calligraphy means. And also, what do they feel like it?
We're the Greater Boston Chinese Cultural Association. We're a cultural center based out of Newton, and we offer a variety of different programs for youth, adults, and seniors. And we also sponsor each year a variety of major events. So we're sponsoring Boston Dragon Boat Festival. It's happening next week. So we have performances, and then we also have racing throughout the day. And then we also sponsor each year Boston First Night as well.
What's your favorite event that you do?
So I'm a little biased because I'm a part of the Chinese music ensemble. So I play a traditional Chinese instrument. That's actually me in the photo here. But we just had our annual concert last week and it was a ton of fun. So I encourage anyone who's interested in learning a traditional instrument or just having fun playing music to definitely sign up and learn more.
Well, this is Energize Wayland, and we are a volunteer group in Wayland who helps people learn about things like solar panels or electric vehicles or mini splits and things that will help them save energy and save money. We do all kinds of support. We'll coach people. We have a newsletter, so webinars, lots of activities. Tara is on our Energy and Climate Committee and a wonderful volunteer for us, and she comes and gives kind of a perspective from students, which we don't get because a lot of our members are older, so we've been very lucky to have her.
Currently we're trying to work with the school committee to try and push for climate literacy in Wayland, through the curriculum and a really multidisciplinary effort.
We're part of a bigger organization. We're Energize Wayland, but there's a group called Mass Energize, and many towns are part of Mass Energize. And there's a great guy who makes these games. They're climate-related games to do exactly this, bring it to fairs and find out more information. So there are 4 more games even than these that we didn't use, but they're all climate-related and fun for kids.
Hi, my name's Isabel. I'm the founder and director of Wonder Wiz Academy. We are a childcare and preschool, so we're serving children from 0 to 5. We came to Wayland last November, so we marked 6 months a successful journey in Wayland town. On top of that, we partner with Engineering for Kids, so they are teaching children STEM education. So we want to provide an alternative way to help Wayland about in the after-school program and summer camp. We know that there's a shortage in that. We brought stickers from all over the world representing different cultures. Last year alone, we represented 12 nationalities from our school and our staff families, which is truly amazing. Even though we are a bilingual school, Chinese and English, but many people, we love all the cultures, we love them as who they are and welcome them into the community.
What this table represents is Judaism outside. We don't really have a brick and mortar unless the weather is, lousy. But we do a lot of our congregations outside in Wayland, Sudbury, Framingham, Natick, Weston. We do a lot of training for people who want to go be bar mitzvahed. We do a lot of our high holidays outside. We talk about the Talmud, we talk about the Torah, and we also honor Mother Earth as the Native Americans would do. So this is all nature-based. A lot of the people that I have been around are all conservationists. We love nature. We observe the birds. We do moonwalks at night. It's just a really great way of celebrating and practicing Judaism.
What was your favorite experience through this program?
Just being outside, hearing the crickets at night, hearing the birds, observing the nature, talking about the trees, the weather. We observe the stars at night. We have little campfires once in a while. It's just a lot of fun.
Rotary is the largest community service organization in the world with 1.2 million Rotarians throughout the world. And we do great things around our community and throughout the world. We raise money to give scholarships. We have different projects. We sell Christmas trees. We have a car show. We have a lot of fun. It's a lot of work sometimes, but a lot of fun. Oh, and we just had our children's business fair, our fourth annual, where the kids actually come and have meetings like 4 weeks before the fair. They'll have meetings online and be able to be exposed to an entrepreneur and ask questions of them and how their business got started and give them tricks on how to market, price things, and develop and manufacturing and things like that. So that was a very successful event that we just started 4 years ago. Rotary started by Paul Harris in Chicago. There was a few businessmen that got together and they wanted to do community service. So what they did was they went to each other's, they rotated to different businesses and had their meetings. So hence the Rotary came about.
We are from Temple Shir Tikva, which is on Route 20 in Wayland. We're a Reformed Jewish synagogue. Summer camp is happening. We think that it's still enrolling. It's open to anybody who wants to enroll their kid. It's a lovely, fun, upbeat program. We had a longtime staff member pass away a few years ago, and this was a book that they put together to honor his memory and collect some words that people had written about him just to help maintain it. And
activities that he really valued.
Yeah.
So
honoring family members who have passed away is a big part of the Jewish tradition, and so this was in keeping with that part of the tradition.
I'm Jean Milburn, and I'm a member of the Wayland Garden Club. There have been gardeners here, enthusiastic gardeners, for over 100 years in Wayland. And recently we've begun to work on public education about ecological landscaping. How you, as a property owner here in Wayland, can use your residential land to restore the ecological health of our community. The Garden Club actually maintains all of the little garden beds in town, and many of them have native plants in them. So little beds at the intersection of the roads. We work on the landscaping at the library, at the sign where it greets people driving in from Weston on Route 20. So we're proud of that work of general beautification of the community.